The Ballerina has a long run to the turn and a relatively small field. Trips should not be a major factor. Ballerina has been a top filly since she was a 2-year-old and occasionally runs a big one. But it's tough to ignore that she's run outside California 5 times and run poorly every time. Come Dancing, on the other hand, has run outside New York twice, and both of those were stinkers. Her last was a nice forward move, but not a top, and this filly has a couple of negative figures to run back to. A lot has changed in this country recently, but I'm pretty sure Saratoga is still in New York. Latruska had a good time beating up everyone south of the border, then came north and has done pretty well here too. Her last was very good, and while she is more likely to bounce than not, at the weights, a repeat of that effort would put her in this at a big price. Pink Sands shows a clear pattern of circling into and out of form and of running very well at Gulfstream. She came off the break with a bad one, and we expect her to go forward, but she's more likely to move toward her top than run a big one now. Serengeti Empress has run some good ones the last 2 years, but it's worth noting she's never run a top following a poor effort, like the ones she's put in the last 2 times. And even if she runs her best here, it might not be good enough if Come Dancing runs a big one. Victim of Love came off a layoff to win a greatest stake last time with a big new top that followed a lot of development over 2 years. We expect a bounce now. We like Come Dancing in the Ballerina, and several others have to take money, so she won't be that short. Since we have negative opinions on several others, Latruska could be worth fooling around with a little bit at a big price as well.